Let's talk about something we don't always see as spiritual: hospitality. It's one of those words that might make you think of dinner parties or guest rooms, but it's actually a powerful, life-changing practice that's woven throughout the Bible. Hospitality isn't just about opening your home, it's about opening your heart, your time, and your life to others. You might think hospitality means fancy dinners or a perfect home. Maybe you picture a spotless kitchen, gourmet meals, or a table set with matching plates and sparkling glasses. But that's not what true hospitality is about. In the Bible, it's way deeper than that. It's not about impressing people. It's about loving them, serving them, and making them feel like they belong, no matter what you have or don't have. Hebrews 13:2 says, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it." This verse is a reminder that every act of kindness, every open door, could be more significant than we realize. Let me pause and let that sink in. Imagine, for a moment, that the person you welcome, the stranger you help, could be an angel in disguise. That's a pretty wild thought, isn't it? The Bible is literally telling us that when we welcome someone, a stranger or someone in need, we could be entertaining angels. It's a call to see every encounter as sacred, every guest as a gift. I mean, how wild is that? It flips the script on how we see everyday interactions. Suddenly, hospitality isn't just a nice thing to do. It's a way to participate in something much bigger than ourselves. So what does this mean for you and me today? In our busy, often isolated lives, it's easy to overlook the power of a simple invitation or a warm welcome. It's easy to close off, to keep to ourselves, especially in a world that feels more disconnected than ever. We rush from place to place, glued to our screens, sometimes forgetting the people right in front of us. But Hebrews is challenging us to open our doors, our hearts, and our lives. It's an invitation to break through the walls we build and let others in, even when it feels uncomfortable or inconvenient. Hospitality in the ancient world wasn't just being polite, it was about survival. In those days, travelers faced dangers on the road, and there were no hotels or restaurants waiting for them at the end of a long journey. Travelers depended on the kindness of strangers for food, safety, even shelter. A warm meal or a safe place to sleep could mean the difference between life and death. People didn't have hotels on every corner, so opening your home could literally save a life. It was a radical act of trust and generosity, and it built strong communities. And the early Christians took this seriously. Their homes became places of worship, places of refuge. They welcomed not just friends, but strangers, the poor, and the outcast. But it's not just about the big gestures. You don't have to host a crowd or cook a feast to practice hospitality. Hospitality can be as simple as a smile, a listening ear, sharing a meal, or just being present with someone who needs company, or making space for someone who feels left out. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness are the ones that matter most. It's about seeing the value in every person, even when, especially when, they're different from us. Hospitality breaks down barriers and builds bridges between people who might never have connected otherwise. And here's the twist. When we practice hospitality, it's not just for the other person's benefit. It changes us too. It stretches our hearts, grows our empathy, and helps us see the world through someone else's eyes. We become more like Jesus, who welcomed everyone, who made outsiders feel at home, who saw the overlooked and called them friends. He didn't just talk about love. He showed it, one meal, one conversation, one open door at a time. So the next time you get a chance to help, to invite someone in, or to simply notice someone who might be feeling alone, to make someone feel seen, remember Hebrews 13:2. Let it remind you that every act of hospitality, no matter how small, has the potential to be holy. You never know who you might be welcoming. It could be someone who changes your life, or someone whose life you change forever. And you never know how God might use that simple act to do something extraordinary. Sometimes, the most ordinary moments become the most meaningful. Let's step out, open up, and make hospitality more than a duty. Let's make it a way of life. Because when we do, we reflect the heart of God to the world around us.